everyone. This is a YouTube channel for people who are learning English and want something different to listen to and look at in the English language. Something perhaps a little bit easier and slower, but also not too easy. So something intermediate. At least that's what I'm hoping for this channel in the future. Please comment if you think it's too easy or too difficult, or if you have any particular interests that you would like discussed on the channel. My name is Roisin and I am Irish. I am an artist, a writer and a curator of art exhibitions. I am also an English language teacher with experience teaching adults, teenagers and children in classroom settings. I love the sea, travelling and learning languages. I have a good level of French, but I'm still learning the language and I think I will be for a long time. For me, language learning is a process that takes a long time, and I think it isn't something that you can pick up very quickly. The more of a language you learn, the more you realize you don't know. I'm going to help you learn English, and we are going to explore topics that interest me and hopefully interest you too. I want to do videos where I talk about contemporary art, art history, literature and poetry. I want to do videos where I discuss sailing, the sea, nature and travelling. The videos will generally be in two parts. In part one, I will discuss a topic or tell a story. In part two, I will re-examine the story or discussion, looking at the grammar, vocabulary and expressions used in the story or discussion. I hope this will help you with your listening and reading skills. I hope it will improve your grammar and build on your vocabulary. This is the first video, so if you like what I'm doing and you want to hear more from me, I'd appreciate if you'd give me a thumbs up or subscribe down in the right hand corner there at the bottom. In this video, we're going to discuss introducing yourself, as it's the first thing you might have to do in another language. So now I'm going to give you a list of questions that you might be asked when you're asked to introduce yourself. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you want to study? What are you studying? What did you study? Where do you work? What do you do? What do you do in your free time? What are your hobbies? What is your favorite book? What is your favorite movie or film? What is your favorite type of music? Who is your favorite singer? Are you in a relationship? Do you have a partner? Do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend? Do you live with your boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, wife or husband? Now in the next part, we're going to answer some of these questions through a short story. So for the purpose of this video and for learning how to introduce ourselves, I have decided to invent an imaginary character called Maria. So here's Maria and she's going to introduce herself. Hello, my name is Maria and I'm from France. I have an older sister, Louise, and a younger half-brother, Theo. When I was younger, both my parents lived together, but now my parents are divorced. My father remarried, and then my half-brother Theo was born 6 years ago. I studied tourism management and Spanish. Now I work as a receptionist in a 5-star hotel in Paris near Place de la Concorde. I live in the suburbs with my boyfriend and commute every day on the metro into the city. For my job on reception, I often speak Spanish and English, as well as French. I need to be very polite and welcome the tourists and business people who stay at the hotel. I dream of being a translator one day and working abroad in the European Union. In my free time, I like to read classic novels, go for walks, and meet my friends. My favorite French author is Maupassant, but I have just started reading Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, the English novelist, from the early 19th century, to improve my English. I also love watching movies and going to the cinema. I watched the new Emma movie released in 2020 the other day. The movie is based on a novel of the same name by Austen. After I'm finished reading Pride and Prejudice, I want to start reading Emma. I love all kinds of music, so I can't really choose my favorite type. But recently I have been listening to classical musicians like Chopin to help me relax. My boyfriend's name is Mark, and he is from Spain. Mark and I met 3 years ago when I was on Erasmus in Barcelona. He is a classical musician, but works part-time as a waiter in a bistro. Last summer we visited his parents for a week and had great fun at the beach. We plan to go again this summer. So here's some interesting vocabulary that was mentioned in the Maria introduction. Remarried is the word for to marry again. And then half-brother, or also we have half-sister. These are the son or the daughter of only one of your parents. And then a novel is a fictional book, and a novelist is the author of a fictional book. To work part-time means to only work some of the days of the week. And to work full-time means to work all of the days of the week. And now we're going to have a quick look at the grammar points for verb patterns. In English, when we talk or write a sentence, we often use a first verb followed by a second verb. The second verb may be an infinitive, a base verb, the gerund or ing form. It all depends on the first verb. The first verb can be in any tense. It can be positive, negative, or interrogative. Here are examples of verb patterns from Maria's introduction. Like can be equally used with an infinitive or an ing form verb. For example, I like to read classic novels, go for walks, and meet my friends. Can equally be written, I like reading classic novels, going for walks, and meeting my friends. Love can be equally used with an infinitive or an ing form verb. For example, I love watching movies and going to the cinema. I love to watch movies and go to the cinema. Want and plan plus an infinitive verb. For example, I want to start reading Emma. I want to be, I want to do, I want to go. We plan to go to Spain again. He plans to do. He plans to study. He plans to work. And finally, can plus a base verb. I can go, be, do, or choose. For an example, using the negative can't from Maria's introduction. I can't really choose my favorite type of music. Can you choose your favorite type of music? We'll be looking at verb patterns again in future videos because they're very important and they pop up all of the time in the way we speak and write in English. In almost every text or every conversation you will find a verb pattern. So what do you think of verb patterns? Are they difficult to understand, or do they also exist in your language? If there's any other grammar points that you're really interested in knowing more about but have never had a teacher or somebody to help you understand them more, or you can't understand them from a book, comment below and maybe I'll try and make a video about them in the future. And my plan is to upload a video every month. This may vary, and thank you for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed exploring English with me, and I'll see you next time.